All right, how's it going? Thanks for checking out my channel. What I want to get into very quickly is hopefully you're getting ready to watch something on triceps. I did some videos regarding some things I do when doing triceps. I want you to know this isn't my actual workout. This is basically for beginners or maybe intermediate to just show them all the different things I've done over the last 35 years, what's worked for me. There's a lot more that I do as well. We just don't have videos. It's really, if you know anything about my videos, I'm really trying to teach people it's not just about the workout, it's the intensity you bring. This was more or less me just showing you I'm not getting nuts doing a workout, but I just want to help teach people what I think they're doing right and doing wrong. Also, in between the sets and reps, I'm going to be maneuvering and showing you different things. That doesn't mean I'm always doing that in that workout. I just wanted to try and incorporate as much as I can into the video so you understood what I was doing and not having to make 50 videos on certain things. So I hope that makes sense to you. You'll see it as you go along, but try to figure out what works best for you for your workouts, all right? And I'm gonna also be putting up a lot of different things regarding triceps besides just this. I also have videos out there on biceps, shoulders, bench, back, and legs, and swimming as well. So if you want, you can check those out as well. Try to subscribe. I'm gonna give it a shout out one more time to my buddy Mordecai, who owns Strong Arm Sports right there. And there he is too. Yeah, for those who are serious about working out. So yeah, all right, let's get into this right now and kick it in the ass. And remember, squeeze that tricep, put your mind in the muscle. Don't ever forget that. It's not just about what you're doing, it's how hard you're hitting that muscle area or that muscle group, okay? All righty, take care, and hopefully you like the video. All right, let's start with the tricep rope, just coming straight down, old school. Sometimes I put a little back into it, which some people would complain, saying I'm cheating. I just like it that way. I get fluency out of it, and I switch up my body's positioning a lot of times, even my footwork, which you'll be able to tell. I just position myself to where I feel I'm getting the best tricep workout. And first I'm pulling that rope out far, and then I put the rope together as well to get a really good burn. Sometimes I hold it, sometimes I don't. But as you could tell there's another style I do that I'm pushing it in front of me, not bringing it towards my body as much. And again, pulling that rope out. And there it is again, I'm coming close to me. So I'm always changing it up to get the best type of tri workout that I personally want to get. I also take breaks sometimes because I run out of breath before I run out of strength. So you definitely want to stay focused, try to always pump out a few more reps, at least I do. And then at the end, I'm always going to be stretching my triceps. Now I'm going to do rope again here to kind of give you a different look at it from different angles. Because I think sometimes when we shoot these videos, you can only see a certain way. But now from this angle, as you can tell, I'm really pushing that in front. And that really gives you a huge burn way deep in there, man. And then there, from that angle, now you can see what I meant by coming closer to my body. Two totally different style movements, two totally different exercises. And it's hitting two totally different areas of the tricep. And there, as you could tell, like when I work out, I kind of make sure I'm in the right groove. And I always want to make sure I'm getting that intensity. I want to bring the intensity, again, catching my breath to make sure I can get my wind. Because again, a lot of times we lose our breath before we run out of strength. So, and there's a close grip, again, coming straight down. I'm just repping it very quickly. And then I'm going to, again, stretch that tricep, make sure I'm getting as much blood flow into it, and just making sure I get stretched out there. All right, here is rope behind the head. I love this, very simple. As you can tell, the fluency of it is wonderful as I'm pulling it over my head and I extend both handles or corners to opposite directions. And if you look at my ass, I kind of butt it up against the bar or behind the machine so I don't rock too much. I'm going to be locked into that. But yeah, there's different ways I do that. And now I'm doing a close grip, which I'm going to be doing another video on tricep rope behind the head as well, dropping to my knees and showing you some different things. But in this movement, I'm just kind of showing you just the way I like the fluency of this and how it goes so deep into the tricep. So you definitely have to incorporate this, and you can also use a dumbbell behind the head as well. And stretching out, and here we go to the next video.
All right, now I'm going to show you my tricep rope behind the head. I think this is amazing. I've been doing this my whole life. My father showed me these actually when I was younger, but he showed me with a dumbbell because these guys in prison used to do it. He would talk about, but I started incorporating the rope at a very young age. And as you can tell, I stand up, I kneel down, I get a burn on both. And the trick I believe on this is just pulling that rope out. And also, as you could tell, sometimes I'm pulling that all the way to the ground, and now I'm going to be coming over my head straight up, straight in front of me. And there's some other style I do where I just keep the rope tight, and it gives me an entirely different burn. And a lot of times I'll incorporate all these into that one set. It's not just doing it one style. Depending on the burn I'm getting, that's what I'm going to focus in on. And then again, I stretch. Keep stretching after every set. All right, straight bar. Here we go. Tricep extension, very similar to the rope. And you can tell I'm bringing that again to my knees, roughly. And I'm going to show you some other ways I do this as well. But for starters, that's one of my favorites. Now I just basically coming straight down towards the ground. I'm not as close to my legs as I was originally. Again, look at my grips. My thumbs are wrapped around differently. I don't hold it like a baseball bat. It's the opposite. My thumbs there. I'm trying to show you my fingers, and then I come back in close again. I'm always alternating when I'm working out. I go off a feeling, not just being stuck in one style of doing things. So, and then here, now I'm getting even closer. It's almost like a close grip bench press, I would say, to a certain degree, but I'm using a cable instead. All these different types of things, I'm kind of moving fluently, making sure I'm getting as much blood flow into that tricep. And don't be afraid to move your body and get in different positions when working out. Be fluent, don't be stuck. Back to always stretching after each exercise, getting that blood flow in there. All right, let's do straight bar tricep cable here. Very similar to the rope. I'm right over the head. Again, look at my grip. I have my thumbs wrapped around the bar. And look at my ass. I have it butting up against the machine again. And as you can see here, I'm really pushing my shoulders forward on this one movement here. To me, I'm just getting a really good burn. And then I kind of switch it up. And now I'm not doing that at all. I'm coming more down towards the ground. And then again, lift my head up. And I'm going straight almost. And I'm switching it up again, never getting caught doing the same thing. And obviously you can use the V-bar, or you can use the rope, or you can use the straight. Each one of them, I believe, hits you differently. I just switch them up because I get bored. That's the truth. All right, let's jump into the V-bar tricep. Keep the elbows in, straight up and down, simple movement. I bring it up to my chest and just up and down. Very simple. Then I'm going to do another movement where I kind of come closer to the leg. You see that there? And I twist. If you see my shoulders, I'm twisting out to hit the whole back end of that tricep. And then here's another version I do. I push it in front of me. Again, I'm very flexible on my shoulders and back, so I get that movement, keeping those elbows in. And again, I twist those triceps. If you could see, I just don't go up and down like a lot of people. I want to get as much blood flow and intensity to that tricep. I also come up higher at different times. I may go to mid-chest. Sometimes I'll go all the way up to the chin. It varies. Now this one I just tuck in and just squeeze. Keep squeezing. I put my thumbs over the top to get a better tricep burn. Again, you find out what works best for you and do it. All right, this goddamn thing's a beast. I love this thing. Basically, like fitness, you put a straight bar on it and you just come straight down, tricep, old school. You could do this on a lat machine pull down as well, but the way this just hits my triceps is deep. Basically, just bring it to my mid-chest, straight up and down. Sometimes I bring it close to my legs like before, and sometimes I'm pushing it out. But I'm telling you, this thing, if you're looking for a nice burn, balance it out. It kind of exposes you going left to right because it's on two different cords on each side. So it really makes you concentrate and keep it balanced. But I love this thing. And then I go into, it's almost like a bench press with a cable, but strictly for tries. Tuck those elbows in and then push it out. Yeah, that's a beast. I love it, even for the forearms. All right, this Life fitness equipment's in my gym, and I use it sometimes for triceps at the end. I'm not going to say I'm the hugest fan of this, but I use two different grips. As you can see, I'm doing the one style grip where my hand you know, you could see it, obviously. And I'm going straight down for triceps. Then I switched it up for you to give you another idea, which is kind of just palm, more related, straight down. I don't really love this piece of equipment, but at the end it does give me a nice stretch. And then I do something here I'm going to kind of show you, is I do a negative there, and I just kind of relax. It's not something that I'm obsessed with doing or I get the best workout out of it, but I do like it at the end. I do, as you can see there, I'm twisting out. I do a lot of different types of things, and I make sure I kind of just do this last. It's kind of a half workout, half stretching movement, and then I just blast some there at the end. Again, yeah, positioning my body in all different areas because I just get the feel off of it differently. So there you go. All right, here we go. Again, Life Fitness, tricep. I kick my feet behind. I don't sit in there. For me, it gives me a much deeper tricep burn, as you can see. And I mean, this thing's been around a long time. Again, I like free weights or cable more, but I do this once in a while. It does give me a nice burn. I tuck in. I do some slow. I do some fast. And I also kind of position my body differently to make sure I'm getting a full burn out of that. Sometimes I go real low. Sometimes I just kind of rep it out and go mid, like that right there. But the truth is, you just want to make sure you find what works best for you, but get that pump in that tricep. Again, I don't use anything but my triceps, as you can see there. And squeeze those tries, man. All right, this little Life Fitness piece of equipment, I kind of dig, believe it or not. I usually don't like using anything that has a back support on it, but in this case, I have no choice. But you can also do this on the cable crossovers, that Life Fitness style that I was showing you before. But yeah, I like to tuck this in and pull, keep it close to my head, extend the tries, and twist. To me, it's all about the twist there. I don't know if you could tell. And again, depending on this grip, I switch it up sometimes. And I also spin it, as you can see there. That gives me a phenomenal burn. So I like, again, incorporating both of these, sometimes at the same time, sometimes individually. But again, if you're working out, try different things. I always talk about this. Now I'm going into a one-armer. See, people a lot of times, they're not creative enough to do these type of things and watch other people, but try different things. Now, instead of over the head, kind of bringing it to my face. Again, that's almost like a close grip bench. But yeah, those are great movements. I love cable for triceps. All right, here's my bread and butter when it comes to triceps and biceps. But here, I'm just twisting that son of a bitch. As you can tell, I twist hard. I believe that's what gave me my triceps, the definition they have. One was to the side of my leg. This one's in front of me, another twist. And then as you can tell there, I'm not twisting. It's just straight bending my wrist there. And then that's a real far one that I kind of come back. It's almost, you know, like you could do that with a dumbbell as well. But I love this movement. And then I spin it around. As you could tell, now it's a totally different grip, totally different burn. And I love doing all this crazy shit. And I'm twisting my body. And you can try all these. I know I'm kind of doing it quickly. But all these type of movements, you got to learn how to do and be fluent with them. And take your time. Again, I'm switching my grips up to give you a really, there's one that I love doing right in front of me. I forget that I even have all these in my arsenal. But yeah, that's kind of a push. Yeah, and then on this side as well, doing the same thing or trying to do something similar. And as you could tell, that's just straight down, real simple. Again, my grip, I like wrapping my thumb on the outside, not inside. For me, that just works better for tries. And there it is again from another angle, just pushing it in front of you. If you want to, you know, get some more power in your punch, that's definitely helped me in my life. And then again, I'm bringing it to the side of my leg. And I think most likely I will be spinning it around and doing the same thing, but twist that. And there, I spun it around. And sometimes I even help myself. You know, you got to spot yourself. So help yourself pull that down. And there's a crossover style I do as well. Love them all. I'm kind of giving you all of them very quickly. But yeah, it works out unbelievable. That is one of the best burns I get for tricep is one arms. Always do one arm movements. You want to basically make sure both sides of your body is always being worked. There you go. All right, I'm getting nuts here because I want to give you another angle here because this is so important, I think, for building up great tries. And again, just straight down, pay attention to that. Again, my grip, I kind of push my fingers out to show you it's not about the grip only. But here's another twist I do that's a little differently than maybe you saw earlier. And it's kind of in front of me twist, and then it's a push down. I'm not sure if you could tell the difference. And there's another one, again, that I love doing. I may have showed it before, but I want to show it again because I think the other video was really fast. But yeah, you want to lock that elbow in and come straight down. Make sure you're concentrating. And see, I am moving fluent, my body up and down. And people may be saying, oh, Rich, you're cheating, your tries. I don't, F yourself. That's what I feel has worked for me over the years. My arms right now aren't massive. Like at one time, they were pretty big. But I still get great workouts. I like to move my body. I don't lock in like a robot and just do a movement where it's just very stiff. I like to move around. It's almost like I relate it to martial arts. You want to be fluent in everything you're doing. And when I'm working out, I just, I'll take a breather. I'll try something different. I'm just kind of trying to be creative and unique and make sure I'm getting as much blood flow into the areas I'm working and also not be bored to death. I've been doing this basically since I was 12 years old. So I try different things all the time. And I think in this case, doing a double drop set, which I don't know if you know about that, you're going to go less than what you were before. And again, I twisted it. Now I'm doing a different style that you saw maybe on the previous one. But yeah, and sometimes I go slow. Sometimes I lock out. Sometimes I hold it for 1/1000 of a second. You can't maybe see all the different things I'm doing. It's hard on video. But yeah, even in my elbows, all these things are positioned differently the way I'm standing as well, which you will master as well as time goes on. But yeah, be creative, and as you can see, my triceps are starting to get pretty damn pumped. So I love doing anything behind the head regarding triceps. The only thing is, it is definitely taking a toll on my elbows, joints. But yeah, this is kind of a warm-up. I do it at 45. Try to keep those elbows straight up, but after all my injuries, I can't do it. But it's just a basic, simple exercise. I usually actually do this with dumbbells. I didn't video any. I thought this one would be a great starting point for a lot of people. You could use a quarter, a 10, a 45, whatever fits you best. Squeeze those triceps, go back. I hold it. And it's just a very simple exercise to do. And that's why I want to show people how to do it. But usually I go 60, 70, 80s with dumbbells. I get a really good burn. I'll do another video on those. But I like the grip when you're holding the 45s like this and just go back and up. Real simple. Call it a day. All right, here are some dips. And the reason I threw these in is because I get a great tri workout the way I position my body and my grip. I usually do maybe 1 or 2 at the end. I know it's a chest movement, but I really do get a great burn on my triceps. And here's a trick. If you take your grip instead of being out and you spin it in, and hit dips, it will blow your tris out. I can't do it. I'm too heavy, and my joints and my wrists just would hurt too much. But something to think about. It's a very unique movement. So yeah, I do like doing some dips even on tricep days. And if I'm doing chest and tris, it's a natural transition for me to go from one to the other. Here's a Life Fitness tricep machine. Push down, I go into the corner. I kneel down. I don't put my legs under the cushion. I just get a much better burn. I like being a lot looser when I work out too. I don't like being confined. But yeah, straight up and down. Twist that tricep out. Keep squeezing it. So you got to see a bunch of different movements, sets that I do with tris. This isn't my exact workout. I just wanted to help beginners or intermediates. Kind of give them an idea of what I do. And there's a lot more I do as well, which I'll be shooting videos. But I hope this helps you out. And yeah, kick it in the ass with triceps. So there we go. Take care, and if you get a chance, subscribe.